Welcome to the Madison Miller Podcast Special Edition show where I do my props for Super Bowl 57 between the Eagles and the Chiefs. I shop around and I pick out the props that I think are the best. And I give out picks, and then at the end of the show, I give out 5 bets that I give out and I bet them. So, without further ado, here we go. I did my game pick already. You guys know where I stand. I took the Eagles minus 122 on the money line on FanDuel, and then I took under 51 at minus 110 on DraftKings. All right. We'll go through FanDuel first, and then we'll pick. So anytime touchdown score. So favorites obviously Kelsey minus 115, Hurts minus 105, Miles Sanders plus 138, J. Brown plus 135, Isaiah Pacheco plus 150, Devontae Smith plus 175, Dallas Goedert plus 185, Jerick McKinnon 2-1. But any of these long shots. So my long shot pick to score the touchdown is somebody that was a big part of the Kansas City Chiefs offense and it's kind of been relegated to like the third option at running back. Remember Clyde Edwards-Helaire? How about him at 8-1? Anytime touchdown score. I gave out my Super Bowl MVP pick, Devontae Smith. Oh, it went up to 33-1 on FanDuel. We'll see how it is on DraftKings. Correct score. I gave out 26-23 on the score, or as my score with Jeff Maglichetti when I had him on earlier today, and I had given that out on the Friday podcast. So Eagles 26, Chiefs 23 is 130-1. I think that is a reasonable final score. To score 2+ touchdowns, what's Devontae Smith's number for that? 10-1? I don't mind that. And what about 3 touchdowns? 90-1. Whoo! And then a lot of rushing and receiving yards. Where's Pacheco receiving yards? Pacheco rushing yards is 46.5. I'll take the over on that. Player receiving yards, Pacheco 16.5. I'll gladly take the over on that. So specials, color of the Gatorade poured, the first Gatorade poured, yellow, green, and lime is minus 145. And the reason why that's favorite, green, Eagles fly. We all know that. And red and pink's plus 950. Clearwater 10-1. Clear and water 10-1 is pretty good. Orange is a color we see a lot. That's 280. That feels like an Andy Reid color to me. Blue is 6-1. I feel like we might see red, that would be plus 950. Clear water is 10-1. The coin toss, heads and tails is minus 104 each way. Coin toss winner, each side's minus 104. Coin toss winner wins the game, minus 104 each. To win the coin toss in the game, Eagles plus 260 and the Chiefs plus 310. And team to receive the opening kickoff, each team is minus 104. So, a lot of game props, team with time, more possession of the game, first team to convert first down, net offensive yards, either team to score on their first offensive play. Yes is 30-1, no is minus 8,000. First offensive play of the game, run is minus 158, pass is plus 128. Last play of the game to be a quarterback kneel, the yes is minus 230, the no is plus 184. I love betting the no on this. Chance to happen all the time. I think last year it was a kneel down. The last several years there was a knee down. But The no at plus 184 is a lot of fun. Which team will enter the red zone first? Eagles is minus 112. Chiefs is minus 108. Number of quarters won for the Chiefs. Over is minus 134. Under plus 110 for under 1.5. Number of quarters won. Eagles over 1.5 is minus 150. Under 1.5 is plus 122. Will the 2-minute warning be at exactly 2 minutes or on clock in the first half? Yes is minus 590. The no is plus 410. Ooh, I love the no at plus 410. Woo! I kind of like that one a lot. There's a lot of down props. Quarterback to be sacked first. Hurts is minus 105. Mahomes is minus 115. Quarterback to throw interception. Mahomes is minus 122. Hurts is even money. Quarterback to have a touchdown pass first. Mahomes is minus 162. Hurts is plus 132. That does make sense. Player to have a higher passer rating. Mahomes is minus 162. Hurts is plus 132. Quarter touchdowns. Any quarterback to pass for 400 plus yards, the yes is plus 180. The no is minus 2,200. The rushing props. Total Kansas City rushing yards over 100.5 is plus 120. Under is minus 150. Total Eagles rushing yards 145.5 minus 110 each way. Will the Chiefs rush for a touchdown? Yes, minus 154. No, plus 126. Eagles, yes, minus 100. No is 3-1. The no, I still wouldn't bet the no. Most receiving yards between Gainwell and Pacheco. Pacheco's minus 164. Gainwell plus 134. Sanders and Pacheco receiving. Pacheco minus 355. Pacheco plus 270. But Pacheco, Gainwell, why is that more of a shorter price than the Sanders Pacheco? And that is an odd one. Any player to have 100 plus receiving yards, yes, is minus 300. The no is plus 235. Who will catch a pass first? Devontae Smith or A.J. Brown? Brown's minus 118. Smith is minus 104. There's a lot of defense props. Total sacks, over under 5.5. Over is plus 22. Under's minus 150. I kind of like the over. The safety during the game. The yes is plus 1040. The no is minus 3,000. Oh, the yes for the safety. Pick 6. Yes, plus 610. No, minus 100. Woo. And the defense special teams touchdown. Yes, plus 270. No, minus 355. I love those props. Team to record first sack. Eagles minus 5. Chiefs minus 115. I'd go with the Eagles. Personally there. Total interceptions. Over 1.5 is plus 138. Under 1.5 is minus 170. I'll take the over. That's a good one. Tackle props. Gay versus Slay. Slay's plus 180. Gay's minus 225. White versus Reed. Kaiser Wright minus 230. Reed plus 184. C.J. Gardner-Johnson and Trent McDuffie. McDuffie's plus 134. Gardner-Johnson's minus 164. Fumble loss in the first half. Yes, plus 152. No, minus 188. Second half, plus 110. Yes. No, minus 134. Special teams is a good one. Will the opening kickoff be a touchback? Yes, minus 168. No, plus 130. The no is somewhat interesting. Most kicking points match bet. Bucker's minus 134. Elliott's plus 104. Team to miss a field goal. Chiefs are minus 108. Eagles are minus 118. Missed field goal in the game, plus 132. Minus 168 for the no. I'd take the yes. Somebody's going to miss a field goal. Either team to have a missed extra point, yes, 3-1. No, minus 430. I would take the yes on that one. Eagles, missed extra point. Yes, 7-1. No, minus 1,300. Chiefs missed extra point. Yes, plus 560. No, minus 1,000. Total punts of the game, over under 6.5. Over is minus 124. Under is minus 102. I'd take the over, but it's I would wait for it to go to 7. Punt. First team to punt 3 times. Chiefs are minus 122. Eagles are minus 106. Well, Tommy Townsend punt return in the touchback. Yes, plus 340. No, minus 550. Will any punt result in the touchback? Yes, plus 150. No, minus 192. Will the Eagles punt in the game? Minus 8,000 for the yes. No is 28-1. Chiefs punt in the game? Yes, minus 5,000. No, 20-1. Will the first punt in the game result in the fair catch? Yes, plus 225. No, minus 290. I like the yes for that. That's a lot of fun. And a lot of fun Hurts and Mahomes props. What will Patrick Mahomes throw first? A touchdown, minus 355. An interception, plus 270. The interception's a fun one. Result of Mahomes' first pass, complete, minus 310. Interception or incomplete, minus 235. Or plus 235. That's a good one. Hurts' first pass, complete, minus 235. Incomplete or interception, plus 186. Will Hurts throw first? Touchdown, interception. Touchdowns, minus 300. Interceptions, plus 235. Longest pass, over under 36.5, minus 114 each way for Hurts. And the longest pass for Mahomes, 38.5, overs minus 106, unders minus 125. So the funny thing is that there's odds for 2024 up for MVP in the Super Bowl and then the drafts, but we're not going to do that for today's show. Final score to have occurred is a past Super Bowl final score. The yes is plus 410. The no is minus 590. Ooh, as a past Super Bowl final score. The yes is kind of fun. Will there be a scorigami, a unique final score in NFL history? The yes would be 18-1. The no is minus 8,000. That's a fun one as well. Now we're going to look at DraftKings and shop around. This is always the fun part of the podcast that I do each year where I shop around. I got the under on DraftKings, but I did Eagles money line on FanDuel, and the Eagle money line on DraftKings is minus 125 compared to the minus 122 on FanDuel. So any player to have a 55-plus yard reception is plus 250. Any quarterback to have a reception is 12-1, so Philly special, maybe. Any kicker to make a 60-plus yard field goal is 8-1. Any player to score 3-plus rushing receiving touchdowns plus 450. Either team to kick a game-winning walk-off field goal at the end of normal time is 10-1. The big guy touchdown is 35-1. Any offensive lineman. Any quarterback to have 1+ receiving touchdowns is 28-1. Any non-quarterback to have 1+ passing touchdown is 18-1. I like that one potentially. So those are some specials. Some records. Will any player break the Super Bowl passing touchdown record? Over under 6.5. The over is 40-1. The passing yard record is 500, 5.5. The yes breaking over is 35-1. The yards record is 215.5. I guess that's receiving yards. Yeah, 16-1. And then the rushing yards is 4.5. The yes is 25-1. So the net yards and stuff, longest drive, 82.5. Third down conversion, over under 12.5. The longest one, that would be minus 110. Longest fourth down conversion, over under 2.5. Overs minus 105, unders minus 115. Most time of possession, Eagles minus 140, Chiefs plus 115 on DraftKings. Eagles convert fourth down in their own territory. Yes is 3-1. What will happen first? A punt or any score, punts minus 130, any score plus 110. Any score plus 110 is kind of fun. Will the winning margin be exactly 3 points? Yes, plus 450, no, minus 650. 7 points, yes, 7-1, no, minus 1,200. 2-point conversion, yes, plus 120, and no, minus 145, an attempt. And will there be a score on the last play of the game? The yes is 9-1, the no is 18-1. Most receiving yards, Devontae Smith's plus 450. A long shot is And most rushing yards, I think Pacheco plus 210 is good value. So these are game leaders. Most receptions, Kelsey's obviously the favorite. Devontae Smith's plus 450. Long shots, I don't see any long shots. Player with the most scrimmage yards. What's Pacheco? Oh, plus 550. Hurts is 16-1, so that's a weird one. Fastest ball carrier, Pacheco's the favorite at 4-1. What's Devontae? 6-1. First play, first play from scrimmage to be in the first down. Yes, is plus 330. A lot of pass and rushing props. Exact props. AJ Brown exact receiving yards. 120 plus is plus 475. 0 to 29 is 5-1. 90 to 99 is plus 850. 70 to 79 is plus 800. Dallas Goedert, what is this, like the 70 for him? 9-1. 70 to 79 is 9-1. Devontae Smith over 100 is 12-1. 100 to 109 is 12-1. And 110 plus is plus 550. So, kick props, will both teams make a 33-yard or longer field goal, minus 110 each way. Touchbacks, over under 7.5. Overs minus 110, unders minus 120 for some reason. Opening kickoff to be a kickback or a touchback, yes, is minus 175. The no is plus 140. Will there be a successful onside kick? The yes is 25-1. And then the punt props, any punt result in a touchback, yes, is plus 140, no is minus 175. That's an interesting one. All right, novelty props. The coin toss, the heads and tails is even money each. Eagles win coin toss in the game, plus 250. Chiefs win coin toss in the game, 3-1. That's about the same as FanDuel. Team to win coin toss, even money each way. The Gatorade color, yellow, green's plus 165. Orange is 3-1, blue's 4-1, purple's plus 750, Clearwater plus 750, none is 12-1. So Clearwater has a better price on FanDuel. MVP specials, a wide receiver's plus 650, the quarterback is minus 650. Combined jersey numbers of all the touchdown scores, 106.5, overs minus 105, unders minus 115. I think the under's safe. Jersey number of the first touchdown scorer, under 11.5 is minus 135, over 11.5 is plus 105, and then same for the last one as well. Will there be a scorigami? The yes is 20-1, no is minus 10,000. Coach's challenge. Team to make the first coach's challenge, the Chiefs are minus 120, the Eagles are even money. First coach's challenge to be successful, yes, minus 130, no, plus 110. The flea flicker, yes, plus 210, no, minus 280. The fun would be yes. Will there be an octopus? Yes, 14-1, no, minus 5,000. Kick to hit the post, yes, plus 450, no, minus 650. Cross sport specials, these are fun. John Moran assists against the Celtics and Travis Kelce receptions. Kelsey is plus 185. John Morant's minus 235. John Morant points, rebounds, assists versus total points. Jaws plus 250. Total points is minus 330. James Harden made threes against the Rockets. Marquez Valdes-Scantling receptions. Minus 115 each way. Ja points, rebounds, assists against Kelsey first half receiving. Jaws minus 130 and Kelsey's even money. Jason Tatum made threes against the Grizzlies, or Harrison Butker made field goals. Tatum's minus 360, Butker's plus 280. Joel Embiid rebounds against Jalen Hurts rushing attempts. Embiid is minus 130, Hurts is even money. LeBron points, rebounds, assists against Portland, and Jalen Hurts rushing yards. Hurts is minus 125, LeBron is minus 105. Who knows if LeBron plays? And then NHL, NFL is a good one. Alex Ovechkin points against total interceptions. Interceptions minus 145. Ovechkin is plus 115. That's a good one. Ovechkin points and Hurts touchdown passes. Hurts is minus 235. Ovechkin's plus 185. Touchdown passes from Mahomes against Connor McDavid. Total points, McDavid's minus 120. Mahomes is minus 110. Kevin Hayes points against the Kraken and Jalen Hurts touchdowns. Hayes is minus 215. Hurts is, touchdown scored for Hurts, plus 175. Total goals in Vegas Golden Knights and Anaheim in total punts in the Super Bowl. Punts are minus 180. Goals plus 145. These are a lot of fun. And then soccer, there's a couple too. Total goals in Man United and Leeds against Eagles, total sacks. Goals minus 125, sacks minus 105. Total field goals made in the Super Bowl and total goals between Man United and Leeds. Field goals minus 130, soccer goals even money. And in MMA and NFL, you have UFC, Alexander Volkanovski and Islam Makhachev total rounds and Chiefs total touchdowns. Rounds minus 150, touchdowns plus 120. So those are fun as well. So the passing yards head-to-head, Mahomes is minus 50.5, total is 541.5. The money line from Mahomes is minus 300, and the Hurts money line is plus 225. That's a lot of fun. How do you go Hurts against the spread? That is a lot of, DraftKings has more unique things on here than FanDuel. So sacks, over a sack for Frank Clark's plus 120. Chris Jones over a quarter sack is minus 135. Brandon Graham over a three-quarter sack is plus 190. Josh Sweat over three-quarter sack is plus 110. Unders minus 140. So these are a lot of fun ones. Field goals, over under 1.5 for Butker and Elliott each. Butker's minus 125. Elliott's minus 105. And the over-under and the unders minus 105 and the unders minus 125 for Butker and Elliott, respectively. So where's the missed extra point and stuff like that? So first sack of the game, Hassan Reddick's the favorite, plus 290. Chris Jones at plus 550 is an interesting first sack of the game pick. There's a lot of scoring specials. First scoring method, touchdown minus 235, field goal plus 170, safety 28-1. Safety's crazy. Overtime, yes, 11-1, no, 25 minus 2,500. Field goal props. First missed field goal, wide left plus 110, wide right plus 110, hit post crossbar plus 750, block 10-1, short 10-1. So this is just insane with all these props and such, novelty props, cross sports. So first sack we talked about, team props, total touchdowns, Chiefs over 2.5 is minus 190, unders plus 145. A lot of game parlays, Chiefs in the overs plus 280. Eagles money line the overs plus 250. Eagles money line the unders plus 240. That's the favored outcome, which is what, like I said, I have Eagles money line on FanDuel at minus 122, and I have under 51 on DraftKings at minus 110. So I want to see awards real quick. Super Bowl MVP. Devontae Smith's odds on DraftKings is 30-1. 33-1 on FanDuel, so the better price there is on FanDuel. But the missed extra point, that is what I'm trying to find. Field goal made. These are just the kickers. Interception. Darius Slay 7-1. No interceptions plus 210. That's interesting. Any other Philly player 8-1. Any other Chiefs player 10-1. But there's better value on guys like Reed Blankenship at 20-1. Trent McDuffie at 20-1. Avonte Maddox at 25-1. Kaiser White at 30-1. And guys like that So the bands we talked about already. Total turnovers, Chiefs over 1.5 is plus 155, unders minus 205. Eagles total turnovers, overs plus 150, unders minus 195. First scoring method, Eagles safety minus or 22-1, Chiefs safety 25-1, field goal plus 180 for Eagles, plus 170 for the Chiefs, and touchdown minus 100 for the Eagles, minus 190 for the Chiefs on DraftKings. So another one I wanted to do is head-to-head touchdowns. A.J. Brown, Isaiah Pacheco. Brown minus a half is plus 235. Pacheco plus a half is minus 320. Over under a half. Overs minus 205 or 205 unders plus 160. Money line A.J. Brown minus 115. Pacheco money line is minus 110. So these are like games with these player things that they're doing. And Devontae Smith and Isaiah Pacheco. Pacheco minus a half is plus 230. Smith plus a half is minus 310. Over under a half. Overs minus 175. Unders plus 140. Smith is plus 105. Pacheco's minus 130 for these like head-to-head props, which is a lot of fun. Player parlays, Hurts 30 plus first half rushing and 30 plus second half rushing is 5-1. Mahomes plus 375 passing yards and the Chiefs to win is 9-1. Hybrid parlays, Jalen Hurts 350 pass yards and A.J. Brown 125 receiving yards is 14-1. Patrick Mahomes plus 375 passing yards and A.J. Brown plus 125 receiving yards is 18-1. Miles Sanders 100 plus rushing yards and Kelsey plus 125 receiving yards is 18-1. So there's a lot of these. There's so many of them. Darius Slay 1 interception and 5 plus tackles assists is 10-1. Harrison Butker 1 field goal made every quarter is 15-1. Same for Jake Elliott. So over field goals made in the first quarter, overs even money, unders minus 130 on DraftKings. So race to X points. Like to 10, the Eagles are minus 125, the Chiefs are plus 105, and neither's 50-1. 25 points, the Chiefs are plus 165, the Eagles are plus 135, and neither's plus 295. Conversion props. Over under third down conversions for the Chiefs, minus 110 each way. 5.5's the number. Same for the Eagles. Overs minus 120, unders even money for that one. Alternate touchdown props. 3-way. So 5 is 4-1. Over 5 is minus 180. Under 5 is plus 310. The exactly or the under is pretty good. For the 5, the 6 is plus 360, the unders plus 130, the overs plus 125, and then 7 overs plus 265, unders minus 175 exactly is plus 425, and the 6s are interesting as well. Odd scores minus 130, even scores plus 110. So now I'm going to pick out the ones I like the best. I couldn't find like missed extra point and missed field goal on DraftKings, so I'll pick those on FanDuel. So, my 5 favorite picks for the big game. I'm going to lay a certain number of units depending on what the price is. So, my first pick, I shopped around Clearwater 10-1 of the first Gatorade poured on the winning head coach on FanDuel. So, I'm going to pick that, and I'm going to put in a fifth of a unit on that one. Obviously, Super Bowl MVP, Devontae Smith at 33-1. I'm going to lay a quarter of a unit on that on FanDuel. Another one I really like. It's the gift that keeps on giving in the Super Bowl. The defensive special teams touchdown, I'm not going to touch it. But the missed extra points. The Eagles have a missed extra point. Yes, it's 560. The no is minus 1,000. I'm going to bet, or that's for the Chiefs. The Eagles is 7-1. The no is minus 1,300. I'm going to bet on FanDuel a fifth of a unit on the yeses for each. This is just fun props to root for. And then on DraftKings, I'm going to take the game, like, first, like, field goal miss, which is pretty wild. And I'm going to do first miss field goal. I'm going to put in a fifth of a unit on hit the post and or the crossbar. That's just a fun one to root for, because you see that sometimes in the big game. Just for fun, on DraftKings, I'm going to take a little stab, a tenth of a unit on overtime at 11-1. So I do think the Chiefs will have a lead in this game at some point. I just don't see the value there in them race to X points, so I'm not going to do that. Well, that's the whole point of shopping around for Super Bowl props. All right, there was one on FanDuel that had better value than DraftKings. DraftKings exact score 26-23 Eagles is 75-1, and it was 150-1 on FanDuel. So we will do that as well. So correct score, Eagles 26, Chiefs 23 is 130-1. So, I just happened to do a 20th of a unit on each betting site. So, the missed extra point, missed field goal is always my favorite. Devontae Smith. So, I gave out some good ones. I'm going to probably do more as the hours go by before the big game. I'll tweet some out overnight and into tomorrow as well. Hope you guys have a wonderful day and enjoy the Super Bowl.